I see no way to use this. We must be missing something. Perhaps we've already found something. Let us check our pack to be doubly sure. Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there.
That's a good piece of gear. Shall we put it to the proof?
It certainly bears inspection. Where are the skeletons? Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side. Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
I say we forge on together for as long as possible.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Only care I have is how to spend day.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier. Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
This ox cart's back. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
This is nothing I can.
Hide you out of the cart. All of
I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well. I shan't let them harm you. That was hard.
this ox cart's bound for the.
What?
Loyalty's just another way to save your own skin.
So, you seek to end. Go on through. All seems well here. Mayhap dreams will reveal.
Go on, have a look. Well met, sir. Need a room for the night? Many thanks.
Sorry, sir.
What to do?
This ox cart's bound for. Want on, you'll need to pay up then.
Anywhere better than living in the crowd.
I've lament this calling I've chosen at times.
Supper and a night's rest is all I need.
Admirable work. Do say so myself. Clark means to unveil the sculpture before a select audience. He asked me to extend an invitation to you as well. I will await you at his estate in Vernworth's noble quarter.
waiting for one day.
Try to keep up, eh?
As long as I have my health, I shan't complain.
You look at my wares.
Hey, say? I've got to free.
With the port crystal placed, we'll be able to use a fairy stone to return here in an instant.
So keen to talk with me. You are a stranger.
A customer, then. That changes things.
Your blood, she says. My feet always.
Me? Now, this hardly bears saying, but... Don't you...
Many thanks.
No purchases to be made today, I see.
Me? Now, this hardly bears saying. But don't you...
Might you be in need of my... skills? Always a pleasure. Go on, have a look.
Got to order in some more pigments. Running low.
This might contain useful information.
Let's have a look then.
That's enough oil for one day, we think. So long, I almost forgot why I came.
The so-called Forbidden Magic Research Lab appears to have been constructed.
We shall remain here.
I mustn't let this get out of hand.
Someone will buy alt.
Let the heavens heed this wish, for all our sakes. Find myself drawn to quiet spots like this.
I've trained for this. All seen, but you can ne'er be sure.
What was the missive that just arrived?
Oh, you know. The usual. From Vermont, bound straight for the archives. Not to be opened.
Another one?
What is the director up to? Well, never mind that. Did we get any other deliveries today, perchance?
Surely you're not expecting another one of your love letters. Why, just the other day, you were warned not to use this address for personal correspondences. You really mustn't be so imprudent. Need I remind you that if word of our activities here was to get out, we could be shut down?
Yes, yes, I'm well aware of that, thank you. Now come, enough gossiping. We've work to be getting on with.
No, this is all wrong. What use of pitiful fragments such as these? What we have achieved is sufficient to sway the pawns. But when the time comes to fell the dragon, I fear it may not be enough. Lord Phasus insists we shall succeed, and yet... Ah, a new hand, are you? Have you some business with me? Why? 'Tis an Arisen's. This is incredible. I've never seen such a luster. But why do you possess such a thing? Where did you obtain it? No, never mind. 'Tis of no consequence. All that matters is this. With this alone, I shall be able to craft a superior godsway, the finest of all created to date. I must make haste that I might deliver it to Lord Phasus even a moment sooner. But wait, no. I have not the worm's life crystals to restore it. Confound it all! Oh, don't be ridiculous. Do you even understand what you are offering? Worm's life crystals can only be obtained from drakes. But I suppose I am in no position to decline, even if 'tis a fool's errand. Lord Phasus is satisfied with the God's way as 'tis, you see. And as I can expect no support from him, you can expect little aid from me. Though I suppose 'twouldn't do to send you away entirely empty-handed. Feel free to take what you require from the laboratory. Now, as I've said, worm's life crystals can only be obtained from drakes and their ilk. Seek one out and fell it, if 'tis within your power. All the better if it happens to be a lesser dragon. You would be solving two of my problems then. You've returned. Have you obtained any worm's life crystals? Then I wish you good fortune.
Where's my comb? My fur's in a right state.
straight and ne'er put gold in my pocket.
I'm sure I can handle this.
I get this colour to come out brighter.
One wrong move, and I dread to think.
I've got to focus.
'Tis good to be reunited.
Days like this, meet up is as welcome as fine ale.
Try to keep up, eh?
Same as the one for it.
Sorry, but I'm not.
This ox cart's bound, for the check can't set off till I've had my due.
I'm starving, I am.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master.
There, Master! Knackered! I can't allow any further harm to come. Let my magic grant you an elemental wound. Look out, Arisen! You're under attack! Prepare yourself! down to roaring flame. Focus your strength, Arisen. Look out, Arisen! We're under attack! We have an opening! Focus your attacks! Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall!
My word, this ox cart has been destroyed.
The work of goblins, mayhap.
Careful now. How very inspired. I cannot wait to return beyond the rift and inform my own master of this.
You blight.
Tis clear to me that my fate is to aid you. Ah, but which dragon do you seek? The dragon that stole your heart shall appear before you when the time is come. If instead you seek the so-called lesser dragon, you would do well to pay a visit to Dragon's Breath Tower. If 'tis yet another dragon you seek, then perhaps you ought to search for it yourself. Your feet will guide you no less ably than any revelation on my part.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Hoy! Looking... No need to overthink it. You can change it...
On a whim. Many thanks.
I've ne'er seen this sort of craftsmanship. How'd they work such a pattern into the blade? Hi there, Arisen. Forgive me, but I've made nary a lick of progress toward restoring that sword of yours. The blade's make is as intricate as 'tis beautiful. Suppose that's why these things ne'er see battle, eh? If I only knew how to create this pattern on the steel, mayhap the rest would come easier.
What are you jabbering about now?
Oh,
You're looking at the work of a blaze hammer. 'Tis a process scarce employed, but one befitting the prestige of a regalia sword. Honestly, girl, you're no apprentice of mine if you can't figure out aught as simple as that.
Sorry, Brocker. Must have slipped my mind. But if these patterns were the work of a blaze hammer, mayhap that's what it'd take to fix the blade. If you've not heard the term, 'tis where you heat your hammer to extreme temperatures by dipping it in magma. 'Tis hardly e'er used since the hammers like to cool afore you can forge aught with it. Brocker's explained the process to me, but I wonder if that's enough.
It seems 'twill take a rather complex process to restore the sword. But I've no doubt that Cicera is up to the task.
Knowing that the patterns on the sword were the work of a blaze, suppose I'll sleep on it. Mayhap the...
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy all a best sense of business. Here, my bags.
To tie my boots.
Tis a hobgoblin! 'Tis weak to lightning strike. One of us has been drenched. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
Good morrow, everyone.
Come. We've much to be getting on with. Ready to forge on?
As a matter of fact, have you always pursued your current vocation over the course of your journey to the
I grant you roaring flame. I will protect you.
paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Now that is a surprise. Stay with me, Arisen. Wait right there. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
One of our nuns is unconscious!
I'd sooner not battle those with whom we have no quarrel. Yet if they mean us harm, we can but defend ourselves. You have my support.
Oi, hand over all the coin in your purse now. Hold it!
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
I'll keep them pinned down.
Splendid. Most impressive, Master. Worthy of caution. More to save our best. Understood. Wait a moment. I shall finish this! For the Arisen! moment to breathe. We must try to find a moment to gather our strength. What has stricken you, Arisen? Stay with me, Arisen. Wait right there. Do not give up hope. Help will come. Master, I'm not sure how much longer I can keep going without rest. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Have my protection. The Arisen turns blue with cold. Whatever it is you need, I shall gladly.
Thank you, Arisen. This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. Truly are formidable, Arisen. Curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment. I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well. I feel refreshed and ready for a new day. Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Hail, Arisen. Allow me to join you in this trial.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it? Hobgoblin!
What a glorious success!
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
I've an inkling. This place will yield a rarity or two.
Shall we see what we can find? That was incredible. Never have I encountered such a strategy. Truly? I shan't let them harm you. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. It is hard to find my footing in this darkness. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. Come to think of it, our ranks have gone unchanged for a while now.
As a result,
We move as one.
Save you!
Your aid is appreciated. Certainly, Arisen. How might I be of aid? I grant you roaring flame. Indeed. Let us know if we can be of assistance. I grant you Fire's blade. Use it well.
Thank you, Arisen.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
Draconic in form, yet what about it?
Tis a formidable foe. We must bring all we have to bear against it. Creature, by all appearances. We could easily redirect its focus to our attacks. By your Avoid it at all costs. Caution! Peril.
Slain. Yet howe'er many I come, the emptiness refuses to fill. For these beasts are but crude imitations of the dragon true. Sigurd, you're the current Arisen, aren't you? I pray you do not walk the same path as I have. 'Tis a style all my own, a patchwork of techniques, honed for the sole purpose of slaying the dragon.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters. Master, I'm not sure how much longer I can keep going without rest. I only hope we don't encounter any foes. I'd wager there's ought to be found here. We ought to take a closer look.
Ah, now here's a surprise.
Needed, you can count upon my aim. Might I be of assistance? We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Interested in my wares? Hoy, looking to change your vocation? No need to overthink it. You can change it on a whim. You've naught to lose, and you... might even. Many thanks.
Well chosen, Arisen. I'm certain you'll master that vocation as no other could. I eagerly await the battles to come. The so-called Forbidden Magic Research Lab. I grant you roaring flame. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. It was a glorious success.
Once more.
It's that fool apprentice of mine. I haven't seen her since yesterday. Knowing her, she skipped off to the mountain base cave on Volcanic Island to try her hand with a blaze hammer. It's the only place with enough heat, see? Since you're the one who inspired this nonsense, you'd best go find her and bring her back in one piece, lest I ring my hammer against that hollow shell you call a skull.
But be sure to buy all. This is an outrage. My fate is sealed.
That's quite enough. Another battle. Was there a moment to bleed? We must try to find a moment to gather our strength. Well fought, Arisen.
Fight on, and victory shall be ours.
I am saved. Thank you, Arisen. Thank you. Never you fret. We all have our moments.
How did I end up in this miserable place? Room for my next shipment.
Washes all my troubles clean away, this place.
Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look?
A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness pawns can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control, and in time will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands. How terrible. We shall have to be alert for signs of the sickness among our number.
Lots to do.
Well met. What am I to do?
As a matter of fact, former Arisen appear to be plentiful in this world. Do their strange powers stem from the time when they were Arisen still? I wonder if they were possessed of steadfast wills of their own.
We shall await you here, Master.
What to do? Slim pickings of late.
If I trace life to its source, what might I find?
We need this experiment to succeed
Mayhap I'll
at
buy
all
myself a new
costs.
sword.
You've returned. Have you obtained any worm's life crystals? You have? Incredible! That is no small feat. I must admit, I had not thought you much chance of success. Yet here you are. And this is precisely what I require to complete my work. I shan't delay. Come by again tomorrow. By then, I will have produced a godsway of unparalleled quality. Oh, 'tis finished. The result is even more sublime than I'd hoped. I must deliver it to Lord Faces at once. Though, mayhap. Now, I cannot leave this in your hands. I may not be fleet of foot, but only I can do this. Wait, I've changed my mind. You take it. Deliver the blade to Lord Faces. You ought reach him in time.
Go now. Make haste for Moonglint Tower. There your journey will come to an end, one way or another.
Perhaps this theorem will provide some peace of quiet now.
Simply fascinating.
It is quiet now.
This sort of quiet means all's well.
I've little enough gold to spend as 'tis.
Would that I knew more of this world's structure.
Both mind and body must be careful.
Race never goes in my pocket.
One wrong move, and
Acting up today.
I dread to think.
Well, this is no good. Can't let myself get distracted.
Surely I'm overdue a day off. I must earn. This sort of quiet means all's well.
Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside. Is this Gigantus friend or foe?
Indeed. And where is it bound, I wonder? I cannot but fear it will bring ruin wherever it treads.
If we do not retreat soon, I fear we are all lost. We all press on, my lord.
Mine's not the stone puppets, then. We move.
It arose from the sea. What could have summoned it?
My word! What is that? Yon statue appears to be pursuing Lord Phases. Yes, of course. I see it now. Let us attack with the full sum of our strength. We must try to delay its course by any means. By your leave. Seems to me there are plenty of places our feet might find purchase on its hulking frame. And, as fortune would have it, cliffs extend on either side. Shall we try jumping down on it from on high? Understood. Might I be of assistance?
stand for this.
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack! Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. What prodigious size! How could we possibly face such a thing? The product of heedlessness. Do not give up hope. Help will come. Forgive me for being a burden, Arisen. It appears to be making for Moonglin Tower. What could it seek there?
Victory is ours for the taking.
I would gladly. Steel yourself! Take that! I will protect you. I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well.
This!
got you. You'll be all right now.
Its ruinous march cannot be allowed to continue.
We shall halt it together.
We are hard-pressed. We must formulate a strategy, else we've no hope. And true, and our quarry shall fall. I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well. I will protect you.
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
To make use of anything and everything we have at our disposal. We can always stock up again after battle.
this fight, but that's all the more reason to bring everything we have to bear!
Understood. Let my magic grant you an elemental boon.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle.
Lo! A ballista! This could grant us an edge in battle, if we use it well.
Nodding off where I stand.
Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
Methinks these climbs are ill-suited to habitation.
Would seem the stone puppet has stopped. Have the wounded been tended to?
Yes, my lord.
Good. I trust you are prepared, Sovereign of Vermont.
Will it really be all right? I'm not about to be charred, am I?
Fear not. You are in no danger. The dragon shall be under my control when it appears. Come. Let us press onward.
head will grow if aught goes awry.
Oh, well, Parks. The tongue is like sand. It doesn't get much.
What is it? Has something happened? You ought at least rest for the evening. There should be a spare bed in the lodgings yonder. Only don't go rushing off before you're ready. Take it from me. You're better off resting while you have the chance.
Must hold out to something. I'll not stick my head where it will get cut off. All of the best quality sells now. All I've got. Like it or not, I must go where
Another day. Sooner be home than one for it.
My bed calls, and I shan't resist.
Well, Master, how's the day treating you then?
You have my protection!
Beg pardon if my... But if you seek a bed and you've the coin, 'tis yours. No questions asked.
We must rest. Though the sun...
Get back here. Get back. Douse the flames! The fort is too late!
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
If 'tisn't the Arisen. Come to check up on me, have ya? Well, I'm faring just fine. All that's left is to get this to the forge outside the cave. I hope you're ready, Arisen, as there's not a moment to spare. Follow me, and...
Make haste for the cave exit.
I grant you glory.
Tis still scalded hot. Let's strive to keep it that way.
Wait right there.
We've made it out at last. Good on you for keeping up. Right, now to do what I came here for, then it's back to the smithy for the finishing touches.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
You bird-brained buffoon! Where have you been?
Brocker! Sorry,
There's no time for apologies, girl. We've got to get that blade on the anvil, lest the blaze hammer's treatment be for naught. You're the first apprentice of mine with the gumption to do aught like this. You got the blaze hammer work done, and you did it right. But the hardest part's what comes next. I'll walk you through what's needed, though I dare say it is one of the few lessons I've left to teach you. You've proven yourself this day, Sarah. You're the one fit to carry on my techniques and this smithy. But not if you're gonna stand there and gawk. To the forge with you, girl!
Come in, Brocker. Hi, Arisen. I've been waiting for you. Here it is. Your regalia sword. Looks newly forged, doesn't it, eh? Brocker had me working on it for hours. Got nary a wink of sleep. But owing to that, methinks it turned out real fine. I only hope you're pleased with it. 'Tis as much your success as mine. So much has changed for me since you first brought that sword to the smithy. I feel as if I'm finally on the path to becoming a blacksmith in my own right. Thank you, sir, for all you've done on my behalf.
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy aught. Just tell me what you need. And I'll see it come again when you've more coin.
is very dreary.
Sometimes this is the only place I can find
Sword, you take me back. Out comes the dagger.
Oh, someone talked about this.
lonely place.
Surely I'm overdue a day off. Only person I believe in is myself.
I know how to stand.
Surely I'm overdue a day.
Got to keep moving. Lest I fall asleep.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I... So this is how the sword looked in its glory days of yore. 'Tis splendid to behold. I thought the blade ought to be restored for its history, but seeing it like this, I feel it means something more. Something greater. Pray, give my thanks to the blacksmith who repaired it. 'Tis fine work she has done. Impeccable, I should say. And you, Sir Arisen, you have my sincerest gratitude. You have breathed life anew into one of our kingdom's most sacred treasures. I can imagine no worthier symbol of a sovereign's majesty. I await the day it shall adorn your noble hip with bated breath.
You are not permitted to be here. Move along.
Glad I am to see you well. I've been wondering how you were getting on. Have you learned aught of the intent behind that letter? 'Twould seem my mother has joined hands with a Batali researcher to achieve her purpose. Which, according to this missive, is to arrange things so that I might rule the kingdom. But I don't understand. Vermont needs no consul. It's found its ruler, its sovereign, pretender though he may be. To say naught of you, does she mean to remove you and the full sovereign both from the picture? Is that what is meant by this tragedy? 'Tis a frightful thought. Yet we are in a much stronger position for having learned of it. You've my gratitude for this. I now know what 'tis I must do. I won't claim to be well informed about the situation.
I must ask you to leave this place at once.
Some of us get complacent. I train every day.
I'm near enough. Sometimes this is the only place I can find peace.
Patrons, connoisseurs, friends, my humblest thanks for joining me here at the unveiling of my collection's crowning jewel. There is much more I should like to say, but the anticipation is apt to kill me should I stall another moment. Let us gaze upon the sculpture now. My word! It would appear I overestimated your ability. How dare you claim my gold for a clumsy attempt such as this? You have shamed me, and shall ne'er again know my patronage, Fulvio. Now gather your things and be gone from my sight!
A dispiriting conclusion. It's a shame how the sculpture turned out.
A cheerless outcome for all involved.
Won't someone do aught about this?
Find me a mark. Need the coin.
Good tidings, friend. As for me, you see, I grew so, and that's when I thought, I can't just give it to you, mind. Well, friend, what say you? Much obliged, friend. Suppose I'd best be off.
You have my fullest confidence. The permit is intended for a bistron, which is to say, is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to...
Good morrow, everyone. Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Come for me before long.
This is a bit much for me.
There's all a mug of ale. As soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
What purpose does this contraption serve? Perhaps you might investigate. We pawns will be ready to respond, whatever the outcome. Perhaps you might investigate. We pawns will be ready to respond, whatever the outcome.
Dragon, heed my call. Your will is mine to command. Curses. This arrival of the true Arisen is most inopportune. Sovereign of Vermin, the ritual must not be disturbed. Let not the Arisen approach. You can manage that, I trust.
'Tis of vital import that we have word with Lord Phaetus. Pretend that we not
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment. Let my magic imbue your weapons with the fury of the elements.
Your efforts are for naught, Arisen. Now, simply watch as this world's hollow and fruitless order is remade by my hand. The ritual is complete. The dragon comes. Behold! The Royce Dragon! By my power, the Dogma of Dragons is unmade. You could ne'er understand, Arisen. You must all be freed from the vulgar order wherein the dragon's existence determines all. Arisen, you've doomed us all to the cycle. And you...
Greetings, Arisen. Hast thou summoned the resolution to face me? Then answer me this. Why dost thou fight? Is it to reclaim thy flesh, thy stolen heart? Or is it to reclaim thy throne? I offer thee a choice. Grant unto me this life in my claws, and be gone from this place. Or stand and fight. Pitiable Arisen. The time for thou to make thy choice is come. Show me the path thou wouldst walk. Go live to claim thy coveted throne. Fight and thy life is forfeit. Thou wilt face the dragon's dogma. The decision is thine to make. Wilt thou prove thy subservience and face me? Or wilt thou instead seek glorious escape? I tire of thy wavering. Wilt thou not make a choice? Intriguing. This then is thy will. Our parley is done. We must fulfill our charges. I, as the dragon, and thou as the Arisen. Climb upon me. We shall depart for our true battlefield. Thou wishest to dismantle the world's will, just as I do. Yet dost thou know what awaiteth the world, should it meet such a fate? 'Twould become a fleeting, fragile, vacuous thing, bereft of the cycle. Naught would be born into its save chaos, great and terrible. Surviving in such a world would be no simple matter. The world shall not change with my death, nor shall it change with thine. Consider the reason. How it is thou came to be. How have the once closed paths before we come to be cleared? Think well, reason, but rest not. I will know thine answer through the strength of thy will. Thou shalt cut a swathe through the false benevolence enshrouding this world. Arisen, pitiable soul tossed by the winds of fate. Wilt thou slay me, or be slain? I know not how this story endeth. For the outcome was determined in a time before reckoning. And yet, Arisen, born of a hapless faith that was made me. Perchance, 'tis thy will, and thine alone, that couldst contest the great will of this world. Thou art too late. The hour is upon us. We must decide a victor, and in so doing, form a link in the chain that bindeth this wheel. Tell me, Arisen, what is thy desire?
I shall not.
And if thou hast yet to perceive this truth for yourself, then thou art a fool. You are
with me, Arisen. Wait a minute.
I'm saved. Thank you, Arisen. So, here we are. The fated battle is upon us.
Is this to be our end? Or a new beginning?
Our destiny lies with the Arisen.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. This battle is ours! I would gladly. Evade its fiery breath and strike when it recovers. Understood. Now we remain, it's too late.
Strike the exposed heart!
Master, there's a sizable ballista up in yon cliff. 'Twill greatly aid us in this battle if we can but reach it. Well, the quickest way would be to grab hold of the dragon and wait for it to take wing. I will protect you. I grant you roaring flame. I shall draw its focus. The dragon's magics are fierce and mighty. Take care they do not catch you unawares.
Of course.
I shall draw its focus. Be sure to give its breath a wide berth. Evade it carefully, then watch where it opens to strike. We must needs throw it off balance if we are to lay bare its vulnerabilities. Mayhap we can try climbing onto its back.
The fire must be put out ere our comrade burns!
Avoid its onslaught and strike the moment an opportunity presents itself.
Dost thou not fear the fall, but formidable resolve?
heal you with my magic. Wait right there.
I shall draw its focus. Now, Master! Give no quarter!
Focus your attacks to its heart.
Stilling its pulse is no mean feat, but it can be done.
Now, while the heart is exposed.
There is no turning back on the path of ruin.
Caught you. You all right now?
What is our calling if not to find victory here?
There is no turning back. We must press on.
Now thou wilt witness my true strength.
Arisen has been torched. Quick, douse the flames.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly grant.
Dragon's magics are fearsome and mighty. Take care they do not catch you unawares.
Of course. I shall draw its focus. Draw its focus. Forgive me for being a burden, Arisen. Evade its fiery breath and strike if it recovers. At the cost, it all becomes dead. Douse the flames before it is too late. I grant you fire's blade.
Come, Arisen.
You have my protection. Certainly, Arisen. How might I be of help?
Is this the sum of thy might?
I shall draw its focus.
Thy wisdom and endure.
Is everyone all right?
We must needs heal, however we can.
The dragon's magics are fierce and mighty. Take care they do not catch you unawares. Understood.
Art thou content before me, Arisen? Now our flank
I shall draw its focus.
Take care they do not catch you unawares. By your name.
Not far to go now. Keep your focus. I shall draw its focus.
Whatever it is you need, I shall gladly oblige.
To thy wisdom and endure.
Now! My heart is exposed!
Alas, I am slain. But heed this, Arisen. thy will alone doth the world form a ring, an unending cycle. All is preordained, even my death at thine hands. Yet perhaps thy will is great enough to put an end to it.
Why do you pursue me, Arisen? You have fulfilled your charge, are you not satisfied? Seek you greater status? Perhaps to rule the world entire? It is power you desire, you need merely spy out the path.
Choice is thine, Arisen. By thy will alone can the course of the winners of fate be altered.
You would still resist your fate. Understand you the folly of such a decision. Even the beating of your reclaimed heart was born of the great will of this world. Yet you would abandon it. Everything in this world, all that you have come to know as reality, is the creation of the Great Will. Should that will be lost, no mortal being could survive. However, if regret yet assails your spirit, then perhaps you should reaffirm your choice. Witness with your own eyes, or through the eyes of another, the fate of this world.
Thou wishest to dismantle the world's will, just as I do. Yet dost thou know what awaiteth the world, should it meet such a fate? 'Twould become a fleeting, fragile, vacuous thing, bereft of the cycle. Naught would be born into it save chaos, great and terrible. Surviving in such a world would be no simple matter. Yet, if thy will is set upon the truth, thou must demonstrate its strength. Prove through thine actions that thou canst cast off this wheel. Think well, Arisen, but rest not. I will know thine answer through the strength of mine. Thou shalt cut a swathe through the false benevolence enshrouding this world. Arisen, pitiable soul tossed by the winds of fate. Wilt thou slay me, or be slain? I know not how this story endeth, for the outcome was determined in a time before reckoning. And yet, Arisen, born of a hapless faith though it may be, perchance 'tis thy will, and thine alone, that couldst contest the great will of this world. Thou art too late. The hour is upon us. We must decide a victor, and in so doing, form a link in the chain that bindeth this wheel. Tell me, Arisen, what is thy desire? Is it to slay the dragon, thereby delivering
I shall draw its focus.
I shan't let them come. Now, Master, give no water.
Its heart is most vulnerable.
Stilling its pulse is no mean feat, but it can be done. Strike at the heart while it is exposed.
Alas, I am slain. But heed this, Arisen. By will alone doth the world form a ring, an unending cycle. All is preordained, even my death at thine hands. Yet perhaps thy will is great enough to put an end to it. Thou shalt live to claim thy coveted throne. Fight and thy life is forfeit. Thou wouldst flee. This is the path thou hast chosen, Arisen. Thy choice is made. Return to thy kingdom. The world thou desired awaiteth thee there. A hollow